Good evening, Scott Oshman, STSPN live right here at Snohomish High School tonight. It's Marysville-Pilchuck comes into the Panthers for a great Wesco Conference matchup. It's Marysville-Pilchuck and the Panthers. I'm here with a couple students. Hey guys, who do you think is going to win tonight?
I think Snohomish is going to win tonight.
Why is that?
Because we're the best.
You want to break down the matchup?
I think Colin Kane's going to drop like 30 points tonight. Probably a triple-double, 10 boards, 15 assists.
Who's the sleeper?
I'm going to say Zach Carlson.
I was going to say he dropped 18 in his first game.
Last game, yeah.
All right, give it up for the Snohomish Panthers home time. Coming next, wave to the crowd, give us a cheer. Coming up right now on STSPN.com.
NBA three ball. He just absolutely drains that one. Welcome to STSPN. We're here tonight at Snohomish in the Snohomish Panther parlor here, den tonight, getting ready for a battle here between Snohomish Panthers and the Marysville-Pilchuck Tomahawks. Got a great game here tonight. Marysville coming into this game, and we're getting ready to go to the interview with the coach from Marysville. We're ready to go right now. Down to Scott Oshman.
Here with head coach Barry Gould for Marysville-Pilchuck. Barry, we got to catch you a couple times last year. You had a great run, and I knew he had some babies. And coming back this year, you're 3-0. What do you think of this squad?
Well, I like them a lot. They're really good boys. They work really hard. They're dialed in, playing as hard as they can at all times, and really that's what we try to stress as what's important to us. Is success is defined as just playing as hard as you can the whole entire time.
You got a lot of superstars. Josh Bevan, though, drops 30 in Beeham. Is that what I read?
Yeah, he did it at our place against Bellingham, but yeah, he was on fire. I mean, I haven't seen a shooter like that in a while. We had Jared Stoll, a few years back, and Jared was actually in the crowd that night. And I think Jared's leading high score was 31, and JB had 30 that night, 6 for 6 from 3. I told him, I go, JB, I don't even think you hit the net or hit the rim on any of those babies. So it's fun for him. He's a great kid, works really hard. So yeah, he deserved to hit those.
Yeah, and just real quickly, Painter. I gotta have more Painter. Last couple times, the kid, he had a good night against Bellingham again. Do you feel like he's starting to come on? He had a tremendous season last year, but you think he's coming into his own now?
Yeah, he's just one of those kids that's so unselfish and such a great leader. I mean, we're constantly talking in our practices where we want our best players to be our hardest workers and vice versa. And he is the hardest worker we have in practice every day. He's first in line. He's the one talking in shell drill. He's the one leading these guys. So, whether he puts up big numbers in the paper or not, he's our glue. He's going to, and he'll break out. He'll have a night at some point real soon. But, part of it is he's just sharing the ball, and he won't take a shot that's a bad shot. He'll find the guy that's open. So oftentimes he's passing up a good one for a great one somewhere else.
All right, the high-flying Tomahawks, 88 points on Saturday. Head coach Barry Gould. We'll be back with more right after this.
All right, back to you. We'll have a commercial here.
Gives us a chance again. We have to thank all the great people who helped us put on this broadcast. Wesco Septic Service. Try them out. Wescoseptic.com or call 888-488-5588. Tell them that you heard this ad on STSPN.com and you will get $50 off your next service. They offer 24-hour service 7 days a week with over 25 years of experience.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day, did you say?
24 hours a day. You just call them or go online and they'll help you out.
How often do you get midnight septic service?
Not very often. True Vader. Or often at our house. We have a septic. We're all about septic at the Oshman Messina household.
Back here in the Snohomish High School Panther Den. That was a good interview that you just had there with Scott Oshman and Coach Barry Gold from Marysville-Pilchuck. We'll see if we can't get him down here on the floor now with the Snohomish coach, Len Boone. Len's down here right now checking out a little bit of technicalities here on the scorers table because the score clock's not working right now. But I think Scott's got Len right now, so we can get his attention here in a second. We'll get ready for Scott. So if you're ready, Scott, let's go.
Scott Oshman again, Snohomish Panther, Mr. Bone, Coach Bone. How are you tonight?
Doing great.
Good. You guys have been so close. I mean, you came in out of the coach's poll picking you first, which is great. Fantastic. You had a tough loss against Arlington. You guys have been so close. I feel like you're just about to put it together.
Well, we'll put it together. I don't know if we will tonight, but we're not where we're going to be, but we'll see. We're getting better.
Now, you had a great introductory play by, is it Zach? Yeah, Zach Carlson had 18 points against Arlington. That was his first game, is that right?
Yeah, he was sick against Glacier Peak, so we missed him, and good to have him back.
You expect some bigger things again for him, big part of the night?
Well, I mean, I don't know what he'll do scoring-wise, but he's an important piece to what we're doing, so we're glad he's back.
And how are you going to stop the high-flying Tomahawks? Bevan obviously outside, can drive. What's your attack tonight?
Yeah, they've got 4 guys averaging double figures, and their other 3 kids are good players too. So, we're going to have to try to do whatever we can to slow them down, eliminate their easy baskets because they run well, try to keep them off the three-point line, and that's easier to say than do.
And everybody focuses on the exceptional player, Colin Kane. That's going to offer opportunities to other parts of the floor, right?
Well, it should. We need some more guys to step up and make shots. So we need to grow in that area too.
All right. Hey, Coach Bone, always good to see you. Thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you too.
All right.
NBA 3 ball. He just absolutely drains that one.
You ready? All right, back here at the Snohomish Panther Den here tonight for this game with Marysville-Pilchuck High School. Scott, nice interviews down there with the coaches.
Thank you, Ron. Good to be back here sitting watching the hardwoods inside. It's nice and warm. Always good to be here with you. And I think tonight we're going to see a great ball game. You heard from Barry Gold. I didn't talk to him too much about what he's going to do tonight against Snohomish. Obviously, everybody focusing on the big, great player, 6'9", Colin Kane. But Marysville-Pilchuck, we talked last year, we did a few of their games also in the districts. They were young and they were powerful. And again, I don't think they're even working on all cylinders. You got, 4 players, as Coach Bone said, in double figures. Grindy, Bevan, Painter. I mean, it's a load.
Well, you mentioned they put up 88 points there against Bellingham in that first game win, and that's a big number for high school kids to put up. And conversely, Snohomish is coming in here with a couple of really close losses, putting up losing to GP 58-44 and losing to Arlington on a very close game, 55-52. So I think, as Coach Landbone mentioned to you down there, he's not where he wants to be yet with these kids, and so he's looking for something different to happen here tonight, I think.
Well, a big Western Conference matchup again. Marysville on that 3A North coming in 3-0. Snohomish Panthers, as Ron just alluded to, 0-2 so far. Again, very close against Arlington. And again, if you watched this game last year, I think it was December 6th, STSPN. I think you were here, Ron. I wasn't doing that game. Marysville-Pilchuck down 13 points going into the fourth quarter, and they come back to win the game 64-61.
Yeah, great comeback for them last year, and so we're looking for them to play a strong game tonight and see how that turns out again for them. So they're getting ready to do the starting lineups down here on the floor. You want to run through the starting lineups with them as they go through it?
Yes, we will. Marysville-Pilchuck, there's Bryce Juneau for number 3, and number 12, Zach Carlson. Again, just played his first game against Arlington and had 18 points. The 6'3 senior. And there's Morris for Snohomish, a junior, 24. And 20, Josh Bevan. Again, you see him right coming in your screen. 30 points, Ron. 6 for 6 from the three-point line. As you see, 23 in the red jerseys is Marysville-Pilchuck, and the home white Snohomish. And there's Eric Kobe McDaniel, the quarterback, number 30. And the Tomahawks 24, again, Cole Grindy, the senior. And 52 for Snohomish, Jake Perry. And 34 for Marysville-Pilchuck, Nate Hickendorf. Again, very strong player last year. And there, of course, right coming into your screen, big number 54, Colin Kane, averaging 15 points. He had 21 versus Arlington. And we'll pause for our national anthem. Western Conference basketball on STSPN.com is sponsored by Shoreline Community College. I knew I was going to get that wrong as soon as it came out. We want to thank, again, it's presented by Shoreline Community College. Check them out. They've gotten great programs over there, all kinds of different programs and classes. We want to thank Shoreline Community College as the presenting sponsor for STSPN and SLSN. Scott Oshman along with Ron Henthorn. Glad you're with us.
Ready for that first tip-off out there, the only tip-off or toss-up of the game as we have in basketball these days. So we got Colin Kane out there, yeah.
Yep, against Painter, Michael Painter.
6'9" is what he's listed at out there. That's a big distance off the floor, and he gets the rebound.
Tallest kid on the floor, probably maybe in the gym, we don't know. Again, Snohomish wearing the whites. Red is the Tomahawks. Snohomish out there in the corner again. They're trying some zone, Marysville-Pilchuck is. Now to Kane, back out. Mitch Morris. And there's Carlson, who had the big game, only his second game in. He misses. Rebound is that Michael Painter, and here comes Grindy in the game.
A little difficulty for Snohomish getting the ball in there on that first possession. Let's see how well the Tomahawks can do here.
Again, the zone, Snohomish playing zone. Arlington talking about had some trouble in the first half figuring out how to play that zone. Hickenbottom now to Grindy down low. Bad pass off Painter. That's going to be a turnover. First of the night for the Tomahawks. Zach Carlson again with the ball for the Panthers. Again, missed. He was sick the first game. First game against Arlington. 6'3 senior, had 18 points. Thinks about it again. And it looks like they're just trying to feel each other out, Ron, trying to crack this code. Both teams playing zone. Juneau picks Kane's pocket. Painter the other way. Stops, drops. Can't get it to go. Follows it up, but to no avail.
Still no score here as we run down to the 6:25 mark here and have a little trouble getting that ball inside. So we might see some firing from outside here.
Marysville-Pilchuck playing a 3-2. Down in the corner again, Jake Perry. Back out to Carlson. Carlson dumps it just under the free throw line as Kane gets his own rebound. Back up, and he will draw the foul on Painter. That's a tall order for Michael Painter against Colin Kane, don't you think?
That was a tall order, and Kane kind of put a shoulder into him. I don't know whether, how likely that could be an offensive foul as well,
6:04 in the first quarter. No score. Snohomish with the ball in the whites. Carlson around the horn over to Kobe McDaniel. Now back out to Morris. Back into Kane. Turnaround jump hook, no good. See if the Tomahawks can break the ice here. Good look underneath.
Yeah, they did.
To Grindy. Juno to Grindy. Great look by Bryce Juno. Colin Kane now turns. Good defense by Painter.
Wow. Three rebounder in a row there, and 3 shots in a row. Didn't get over the top of the rim.
That was Jake Perry actually went up for the shot, the rebound. Grindy's first foul tonight. 2 for the Tomahawks. No team fouls yet for the Panthers. Colin Kane drops the first one.
Good. Panthers are on the board here, finally.
Colin Kane, everybody talked to one of the top players in Wesco, and he gets that one too. I know John McClain would be happy. Always likes to see 80+% from the stripe, right, Ron?
Oh, definitely. John says there's no reason to miss from the stripe.
Grindy from
3.
Way down, no good.
It went halfway down and came out.
He almost took a seat in the bleachers for that one.
I had my finger on the replay button.
On the replay? The instant replay, which happens so quickly you can't see it.
Tied 2-2, 5:06 in the first quarter. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorne here live from Snohomish High School. What a gorgeous campus. What a gorgeous campus this is. Great feed. Oh, but Painter rejects. Kane in the middle. Back the other way. Turnaround fadeaway. Tough shot. Rebound. Scrum on the floor now. They're going to call a jump ball.
Wow.
Josh Bevan, he had a tough shot.
We're seeing some great defense here by both teams tonight.
Yes, we are. Juno has to go high, and they're going to get, he called the foul on Kane, so Juno will go to the line.
Could be Kane's first foul. It was
4:46. Bryce Juno. Junior, we saw Bryce last year. He misses the first. Bryce had a great year last year as a sophomore. Again, he can fill it up as well. Had a great dish to Grindy. We're at 2-2. He misses the second. Painter trying to fight for the rebound amongst the white jersey trees there.
That's going to stay Pilchuck ball.
Hickenbottom with the ball. Hickendorf, great play. The tip back from Painter to Nate. I thought that was Hickendorf, 34.
It was.
All right.
That's who I had it for.
PA announcer playing with my mind early. Back out, Mitch Morris inside. Now long 3 from down, and that is good, and that's McDaniel. Kobe McDaniel with a 3-ball corner pocket gives Snohomish a 1-point lead, 5-4. 4:11 in the first. Inside, Hickendorf, back out Painter. Thinks about it, drives right hand. Kane says no thank you. Very deep for Bevan. Hickendorf, Painter. Got it.
Michael Painter.
First bucket for Painter, again had 17 the other day. McDaniel again from 3. And Painter comes down. Marysville-Pilchuck now on the move. Painter outside, drives in. Oh, and he's going to draw the foul from Zach Carlson, and Len Bone does not like it.
Well, Zach was moving, so anytime you're moving, they're going to call it.
Checking into the game for Snohomish is number 50, Danny McGregor, and number
First foul on number 12, Zach Carlson. Grindy now coming over Hickendorf with the new Snohomish players in. Juno up top. Painter free lane. Kane comes up to greet him. Nice job by Kane to come up and greet Painter. Tomahawks up one now, 6-5. A nice little teardrop floater by Colin Kane. Nice touch for the big fella. Grindy the other way. Rebound by Andrew Kane, a junior. Number 42 in the ball game now. Ooh, Carlson gives a little elbow. They have so much size, and Zach Carlson got smacked in the eye, was just stumbling around and couldn't see.
And then he got hit in the head with the ball because he wasn't looking. And I think he's going to go take a break here.
Shot clock at 19.
I think the referees called a referee's timeout on that one.
New feature tonight, the Twitter coming up live on your screen, Herald Net Preps. Check us out on Twitter, Snohomish Sports. Oak Harbor boys swimming score there for you. New feature here on STSPN. 7-6 Snohomish.
Yeah, give us a shout out at Snohomish Sports. We'll put your message up on the screen.
2:39 left to go in this first quarter. Tough pass, Juno. Takes it all the way one-handed. Great defense by Danny McGregor, who just checked in the game. Senior.
fouls on number 50 of Snohomish. Danny McGregor, that's his first foul. Third team foul on the Panthers.
Third team foul on the Panthers.
Number 3, Bryce.
And McGregor is 6'4". Ron, they have so much size, does Snohomish.
They do. They've got 6'4", 6'9", 6'1", and a couple 6'2", and a 6'3". They've got them all out there.
Bryce Juno not feeling it from the stripe tonight. Missed the first two earlier. He's 0 for 3 now from the charity stripe. John McClain would not be happy.
A low-scoring game here with 2:26 left to go in this first period. With that, Snohomish leading 7-6 here. Second one is
Juno's got a nice rotation. Rebound by McDaniel.
I would have to say that benefits Snohomish.
Yeah, the low scoring, absolutely. But there's a pass intercepted. Juno feeds it to Grindy. Can't finish, but draws the foul. And then Mitch Morris will collect a foul.
Fouls on number 24, Snohomish, Mitch Morris. That's his first.
Ron, looks like Pilchuck, anytime they can get the ball in transition, they are taking it hard to the hoop.
Number 24, Cole Grindy.
Grindy at the line, has 2 points. Can't miss that one. Boy, Marysville-Pilchuck,
Back in the game for Snohomish.
not the free throw percentage isn't looking too hot right now.
not too good.
Carlson comes back in the game for Snohomish.
They're like 0 for nothing.
Yeah. Grindy, there he goes. He breaks the seal for them. Rebound, Grindy gets it again, tries to go up, and they're going to call a push under the basket. Looks like it's going against Snohomish, against Zach Carlson. His second foul. They cannot get these guys in foul trouble, Ron.
No, not this early in the game. And they're getting the fouls in a strange way tonight, which is quite different than the way they got them in their last game.
0-2 Panthers. Here's Painter, drives the hoop. And again, another call under the hoop as Colin Kane and Painter battling. And that's going to go on Hickendorf.
Almost a travel there.
Now a little press with 1:45 in the first quarter. Deep in the corner now, and Kane, nobody comes out to grab him. Nice little 6-footer there from Kane. I like his mid-range. 6 for the big fella. Grindy the other way. 5 now for the senior Cole Grindy. 9-9, all tied up here with 1:21 left in the first quarter. Tough pass. Carlson finds Kane, loses the handle. The other Kane.
Wow,
Can't find the rim.
underhand passing down the lane. Haven't seen too much of that.
Bevan had the ball 20 now over to Painter. He fakes, now drives, and he'll draw. He drives and draws, baby. That's what Painter does, and he's so effective at it.
That fouls on number 50 of Snohomish.
The senior, Michael Painter.
16 foul on Snohomish. The line to
So Snohomish racking up the fouls here. And that's on Danny McGregor. As Painter hits that one.
Got McGregor for 2 fouls.
Yeah, Danny McGregor, the senior. Getting some minutes here. Michael Painter. That one is all net. 4 points for Painter. Carlson.
Panthers taking the lead here in the end of this first period here.
11-9 Tomahawks. Colin Kane outside, getting all kinds of business. Grindy picks the pocket over to Bevan, and he finishes.
Timeout.
With 35.7 seconds, and Len Bone gets a quick timeout. Let's look at that right now. Good dish, and Bevan does what he needs to do to deliver. That's his first points of the night. 13-9. Marysville-Pilchuck on a nice little run. Snohomish getting in some foul trouble.
Interesting the way this is going. First game that Snohomish played, they were having trouble with the new hand check rule and getting lots of fouls on the new hand check rule, and there seemed to be not getting any fouls that way tonight. And for those fans out there who don't know what that new rule is that you can't put your hand on the guy with the ball at all. First time you do, it's going to be a foul.
You and Nathan Murphy did a great job. Jackson GP game last Friday night going over that. 27 seconds. Colin Kane finally takes it to the rack. Can't get it to go. Boy, on the doorstep, Colin Kane again, 6 points the hard way here in the first quarter. They'll play it down. Shot clock off. 12 seconds left to go. Bevan from the top. High post. Back to Bevan. 3-ball. No. Carlson 2-1. Not going to get anything off, but they call a travel.
Yeah. Called the travel at the end there before it was over, so theoretically they should award the ball to the Tomahawks, but I think they're going to kind of let it ride out.
So after one Western Conference basketball, Marysville-Pilchuck with a 13-9 lead. Excited to give you Western Conference basketball on STSPN presented by Shoreline Community College. Check them out, Shoreline Community College, proud sponsor for STSPN and SLSN high school sports. Also want to thank McDaniel's Do-It Center. I was just there the other day, Ron. I love that place. You walk in, I had a rare part. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I got to get a replacement. And they troubleshooted. They went. They walked me around. They are just full service, man.
They held your hand, didn't they?
They did. They held me. They hugged me. No, they didn't really. But they just know what they're doing. Everybody you talk to knows exactly where to go. Downtown Snohomish, McDaniel's Do-It Center. Whatever you need. They have incredible Christmas lights, all kinds of holiday display. And that wasn't the end of the first.
They did give them that second back as we were talking about.
They did.
Yeah. And speaking of McDaniel, number 30 out there, the name is Cubby McDaniel. Must be related, don't you think?
I think he is. I heard a rumor.
You heard a rumor. All right, so we got a little sponsor at this end of this quarter break we're going to have now.
Yes, we do. Heading into the second quarter. Also, Gilpin Realty. Gilpin Realty, it's been family owned and operated since 1968. They have 19 dedicated brokers, over 150 years of real estate experience. Listen, they know the market, and they should be your number one stop in Snohomish, North King County. Doesn't matter, new construction, home, land, investment, commercial property. Doesn't matter, management, rentals. They do it all, Ron. Gilpin Realty, check them out. Thank you for their sponsorship of STSPN.
You might want to get a new home for Christmas if your old home is too small for your big tree you just bought.
That's true. Also brought to you by Fred's Rivertown Ale House, downtown Snohomish. Fan favorite, STSPN favorite. It's everybody's favorite. Doesn't matter if you're family, kids are welcome in there. Great food, just an incredible atmosphere. The service is just awesome. Never go wrong. We're always on down at Fred's Rivertown Ale House.
And if you want that Christmas tree that you haven't bought yet, you can probably still go over to McDaniel's and find one over there. All right, back to start of this second period here. Pilchuck brings the ball up the court.
Bryce Juno, Grindy, Snohomish trying to figure out how to stop Painter and the gang. Back to Grindy, the old give and go, and now they got it working. The pick and roll. Grindy starting to heat up with 7 now. Carlson, number 12, driving the lane, little scoop-de-doo! Little showtime for Zach Carlson.
All the way through. First 2 points of the night for him that I've got.
Snohomish 11, Marysville-Pilchuck 15. Just started the second quarter. Turnaround. Nice idea by Painter. No one home.
Just overshot that wide open. I think he didn't think he was going to be that open.
Carlson with the ball out front. Gets it over to Kobe McDaniel. Down to Andrew Kane. Trying to get Colin involved. Swinging around. Carlson inside McGregor, just short off the rim. Grindy hustles for it. And they're going to say it's the Tomahawks ball.
Still struggling to get those little short shots down there with the Panthers tonight. Have a little difficulty with that.
They're on the doorstep. They just can't seem to get the close range shots. Bryce Juno shaking and baking over to Hickendorf. Now back out to Bevan. Tomahawks up by 4, way downtown.
Whoa.
For Bevan.
He was almost halfway to mid-court there.
Never saw a 3 didn't like. He was 6 for 6 on Saturday against Bellingham. Nifty little move by Carlson. Rebound by Kane, Andrew Kane. Back out already, McGregor. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Oh, and Zach Carlson sticks it. We got a replay of that? Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn, our executive producer, 5-tool player, Todd Elvig here with all the bells and whistles this year. We got your Twitter feed. Check us out at Snohomish Sports. Let us know how we're coming in.
Good.
Zach Verge coming in, Ron, for the Tomahawks. McDaniel way outside. Mitch Morris back in the ball game. Thinks about it. 2-3 zone now by Pilchuck. Zach Carlson, 21, airballs it, but
boy, he was on the line, it looked like, from here, but
McDaniel doing a good job hustling.
and
it's tipped. Hickendorf gets a piece of Andrew Kane's ball back the other way now. Oh, inside the paint, didn't know where he was. Back to Hickendorf, can he finish?
And he's going to get fouled.
Frustration for Nate Heckendorf. Again, the great job. He tried to finish.
4th team foul.
They're giving that on 32. Oh, that was Verge, not Heckendorf.
Let's give it to
my mistake, the junior. Right in the ball game, he was feisty off the bench there, Ron.
Yeah, all right.
3-quarter press now. Cross court. Morris. Dish to Kane inside. Cannot get it. And Grindy with great rebound position. Not the biggest guy, but was in the right place at the right time.
Kane, the biggest guy on the court, goes up for that shot. And
Bevan really wants it, and he gets it from the volleyball court. Oh, my. I do.
Yeah. There it's up.
Bam, long range. That was a long-range missile. Morris tries to counter, rebound. Kane back up, cannot get the angle.
Wow. Yeah.
And let's watch that. Look at Bevan. I mean, that's from where the back court line is on a volleyball court, Ron.
Yeah, that's almost a 30-foot shot.
NBA plus.
18-11 with 4:40 left to go, and here's the Tomahawks bringing the ball down the court again, Scott. And another 3-shot attempt.
That was Heckendorf, and Verge with the rebound. Back out to Heckendorf. Now he drives the lane, goes up with the right hand, and he gets the roll. 4 points for the junior, Nate Heckendorf. 20-11, the Tomahawks on top here. 4:15 left to go in the second quarter, and there's a foul.
Going against Josh Bevan, I believe.
Number 20. The Tomahawks, Josh Bevan, that's his first foul.
First foul. 5th team foul for the Tomahawks, 16 fouls for the Panthers right now. High pass, just cannot handle it. Is Will Layton, the senior, is just in the ball game.
Number 23, Michael Painter. Entering the game for Snohomish is number 10.
Painter
Tristan
comes
McGregor.
in. Tristan McGregor for the Panthers comes in. He'll give Carlson a breather. 20-11. Bevan. Now Herrera newly in the ball game. Painter wants a little 3-ball action. Can't get it. This one will bounce out and will go Snohomish way.
Interesting on the turnover side of things here. I think I've got it pretty close to right. I've got Snohomish with 6 turnovers so far, maybe a little more than that, and only a couple for the Pilchuck Tomahawks here tonight. So
always a key statistic, especially in high school basketball, is those turnovers. The zone causing problems. There's Morris for 3. Or no, that was 20. Will Layton just in the game. Introduces himself with a 3-ball. Bevan, far-reaching shot, no good. Rebound, Colin Kane. Colin Kane should just be eating up the glass, but again, that's why they play that zone, get him a little bit out of position. Kane backs in, left-hander, and yes, it's money. 8 points for Kane now, Ron. He's starting to heat up.
there's a nice little hook shot in there that just rolled around the rim.
Panthers down by 4. Foul as Painter drives into Kane. And they're going to call Morris for the foul. First.
Second I got for him.
Second foul. Glad you're paying attention, Ron.
I might have some of it right. I don't know if I got all of it right.
I got my first game wobblies here. Painter drains it. And they'll substitute out now. Heckendorf back in for Verge. Painter again, very good from the stripe tonight. See if he can make it 6. He can. The lead is 6 now again. And 6 points on my unofficial book for Michael Painter.
4 of those 6 points coming on free throws.
Yep. Trying to get Kane in the high post. They get it. Back down.
That's
3-ball by number 10, Tristan McGregor. The sophomore. Painter the other way, drives in. They do call him offensive foul. I think it's a good call on Andrew Kane. Let's take a look.
Fouls on number 23 of them, Michael Painter. That's his
Now you're seeing the shot there
15th foul on the Tomahawks.
by McGregor. Yeah, real quick there. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this first half from Snohomish High School. Panthers with a good run here at the end of the second. Inside, good pass, but broken up by Grindy.
Nice defense by Grindy there to get his hand on that bullet pass in there.
Tristan McGregor, a sophomore, comes in the game and he lights up the three. There's a pass way outside there to Layton. 20 seconds on the shot clock, not an issue. Again, against this zone. Keeping it outside. Now they go Morris, thinks about it. Takes a step inside, tries to dish it to Kane, not there. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to call it Snohomish ball, but they have 4 seconds to make something work.
Having a lot of difficulty getting that ball inside the Kane there. And for 4 seconds, they're going to see who takes the shot, and there it is. It's a air ball three.
And that was Andrew Kane, the junior from way down. Not enough sauce.
2:04 left to go here.
I
Seth.
feel like Snohomish, they have a great first step. They drive the bucket, and they're just almost as a clutch. They want to get it to Colin. And sometimes the off-ball defender is sealing him off. He's not available for the pass. I think they need to look to take to the basket.
I think you're right, because they got a lot of shots from the inside they've got, and the ones he did shoot, they're kind of like not going in.
Interior passing back up. Painter, they switched out, and the switcher didn't cover Painter, and Grindy just went a little too tall.
Painter was wide open.
He really was. At 6'4", he went even too tall for him. 22-19, Marysville-Pilchuck on top, and there's another turnover for Snohomish.
Wow.
And with 1:35 in the first half, Snohomish needs to take advantage and convert on those turnovers and get some points out of it.
It's kind of surprising they're only down by 3 here at this point, so there's a position foul going in there against.
And that's Michael Painter.
That should be 3.
And we did a couple games with Michael Painter at GP last year, Ron. I remember he got in foul trouble that game. In fact, he came into that game as one of the leading scorers, and he was scoreless until the fourth quarter. Again, he had a lot of time on the bench.
Came in and lit it up that fourth quarter, I remember.
McDaniel now, Snohomish, 1:16 left in this first half. McDaniel, and that's no shot because he took steps. I saw that, and I hope that I didn't know if they're going to call it because he drained it.
That's unfortunate, but that little shuffled step, I think he was trying to get back out in the three-point line. He wasn't quite sure where he was there.
He wanted the fadeaway, Ron.
Looky.
Bryce Chuno, number 3, brings it up over to Bevan. Verge inside Heckendorf, tries to take the big fella right at him. Underneath, not going to work. Morris with the rebound. McDaniel, a nice lead pass to Tristan McGregor, and McGregor has 5 points, and he came in late for the sophomore.
A wide open fast break, nobody on him that time, so he'd have been embarrassed to miss that one.
Both teams trying to transition out of the zone. They're going to call a foul before the shot.
Yeah, that's that hand check foul we mentioned a little earlier. He put his hand on him as he went by. So
Fouls on number 20 of the Panthers, Will Layton. That's his first foul. 18th foul on Snohomish.
They had that on number 20. I have number 20, Will Layton, but Bevan misses the free throw. Big Colin Kane with a rebound. Here comes McDaniel and the Panthers. The quarterback also for the Panthers this year. See if the field general can get it going. They had him live and ready to go, sliding down the left end of the paint there, Ron.
Kane was so wide open, I don't know how they missed him. Not looking, I guess.
Again, it's about those angles in the zone. You got to catch those seams, and he was wide open right in the paint. 5 seconds left in the first half. Bryce Juno with the ball. Out to Bevan from half court almost.
Wow.
Just a little short, and he's upset he didn't drain it.
He was only like 3 or 4 feet from half court. He was further back than I think he thought he wanted to be. So a 1-point game after 2 periods, Scott. I didn't think it was going to stay that way, the way it was going there for Snohomish.
No, Marysville-Pilchuck, they had some big leads, looked like the big momentum, the big mojo was on their side, but give a lot of credit to the hometown Panthers. They crawled back, and Tristan McGregor coming in, giving a lift, opening his night with a 3 ball, and then a couple after that with 5. And still Colin Kane only with 8 points, not completely in the rhythm. We're going to step aside. You're watching Western Conference basketball on STSBN.com.
Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
Gives us a chance again. We have to thank all the great people who helped us put on this broadcast. Awesco Septic Service. Try them out. awescoseptic.com or call 888-488-5588. Tell them that you heard this ad on STSBN.com and you will get $50 off your next service. They offer 24-hour service, 7 days a week with over 25 years of experience.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day, did you say?
24 hours a day. You just call them or go online and they'll help you out.
How often do you get midnight septic service?
Not very often. Drew Vader. Or often at our house. We have a septic. We're all about septic at the Oshman Messina household.
Back at halftime, Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn live at Snohomish High School here. It's the Tomahawk and the Panthers, and the Tomahawks are leading only by 1 here as we start the second half in just a minute. Some highlights from the first half, though. We had some doozies. Instant replay here on STSPN. Painter doing it all day long down the road. There was a nice little alley-oop. Back the other way, Snohomish draining some threes. Painter again from the free throw line. Now Big Kane finally gets in the action. Turnaround jumper, he's got 8 so far. Grindy with a floater, and here's the long-range bomb by Bevan. And the Tomahawks trying to impose their will, and that's a long 3-ball again for the Panthers. 22-21 at halftime. Another one in for Tristan McGregor there for the 3-pointer you saw. And there's McGregor again late in the ball game as you see the Tomahawks coming. So it has been an interesting ball game. Scott Oshman here with Ron Henthorn. We were talking off the air. Both teams playing primarily zone basketball, some light pressure by the Tomahawks. And Colin Kane right now, 8 points, having tough getting him the ball in the right position.
Definitely having trouble getting him the ball inside. And when he does get in there, he's getting double teamed, getting challenged. He's not getting those good shots off, though. So making it a little tough for Snohomish to get some points on the board. However, they were down 13-9 at the quarter, and they're only down 22-21 right now as we get ready to start the second quarter. So got Colin King with the high score for Snohomish with 8. And I've got Cole Grindy with 7, the high score for Pilchuck as we get ready to roll here.
The other thing we talked about, again, Marysville-Pilchuck, this is their 4th game of the season. They won 68. They scored 68 against Cascade, 68 against Mount Lake Terrace, 88 against Bellingham. It's 22-21. I mean, again, huge kudos, good props there to the Snohomish defense.
Not going to get a lot of 88s out tonight, I don't think. So Pilchuck brings the ball in here. We get to start this second half. See what they wound out of the locker room.
Grindy can't get it to go. Contested by McDaniel. Now way out to Painter. Finds Grindy again. Inside among the big ones, and Bevan drives the court, dishes. He wants to get out to Heckendorf. Again, just a reminder, our Western Conference basketball brought to you this year by Shoreline Community College. Catch all the live action on STSPN and SLSN. Little tip to himself, Bevan.
Bevan gets fouled under the basket trying to throw it up through the branches.
And that's, again, Colin Kane. His second foul, not too much of an issue for foul trouble. As Josh Bevan, the junior,
drains the first one. Yeah. We'll see how the turnover ratio goes this second half, too, because I had like 8 for the Panthers in the first half and only 3 or 4 for the Tomahawks. So, and that can make a huge difference as this game progresses on.
Misses the second. Colin Kane out there for the rebound. Here comes Carlson. Goes in low. Tried to get it to Colin Kane. Again, they are forcing the ball into Kane. And Grindy!
What are you calling? He's going to call that a travel?
Woo! Grindy, a little show me not action there. Wow. 23-21, Marysville-Pilchuck, just the start of the third quarter. Snohomish in the home whites tonight. Oh, and a great backdoor check almost by Grindy. Gets the Painter all the way coast to coast. Too hard off the glass. Rebound Snohomish.
He just handed it to Painter.
Morris can't hang on. Grindy. And he finally gets it through the cylinder. Grindy is shifty, Ron Henthorn.
He is.
A burglar, a cat burglar. Snohomish with the ball now. Up, down by 4. Mitch Morris at the top of the key. Looks for Kane, and that's deflected kind of in the air by Heckendorf. Tomahawks the other way. They're going to get Juneau for a travel.
Yeah, he took a lot of little stutter steps there before he passed that ball off. So that's another turnover again for the Tomahawks here.
Snohomish trying to impose their will. They want to slow it down. They want to get good shots. They want to use a lot of the shot clock. High post now for Kane. Turns, fakes, and drains it from the line. Painter the other way, out of control, loses it, and going to be Snohomish basketball. Marysville-Pilchuck, you were saying, Ron, had not very many turnovers in the first half. They've started this second with more than Coach Barry Gould would like.
Yeah, they had 3 in the first half. They've got 3 already in this quarter. So not what they wanted to be doing.
Kind of a soft press there. Bevan, top. Carlson inside. Again, tough interior passing, trying to get the ball. Jake Perry, the junior.
Going to be a hold in there. I think that's going to go against Painter.
Painter, that's going to cause trouble. Head to the bench. Fourth foul on Painter.
That's not going to do well for the Tomahawks.
That's a big loss for Barry Gould and the Tomahawks. Michael Painter, again, one of their top scorers, 17 against Bellingham, is Kobe McDaniel. Wakes the Panther crowd up with another 3 to take the lead. Up by 1, 26-25. Bevan the other way. Nice little up and under.
Josh Bevan answers with 2 against that 3. Puts Tomahawks back up by 1 here.
Crafty inside is Bevan. Carlson now just his second game this season. McDaniel wants it again. This time he's not going to have it. Juneau with a ill-advised pass, but they beat him down the floor, and Grindy's right there, right off the square.
That's what they like to do, run and shoot, and that time they did it perfectly.
29-26 now the Tomahawks. We got a seesaw battle. It's a good one. Carlson from 3 land. Not even close, air ball. Verge with the rebound, up on Bevan. Morris to defend, not even going to do it.
He went right around Bevan like he was a tree.
This is not the game Len Bone wants to get into, a track meet. Carlson, now they find the big fella inside, and he converts. That's the ball movement they were looking for, Ron.
Yep. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Almost could have been goaltending. It was coming down.
They're playing at the rim.
Playing at the above the circle. That's a replay. That's a replay shot there.
That is a replay. Do we got that? Yeah. That's the put in by Colin Kane. And that's the 3rd foul on Colin Kane. Hickendorf misses the front end. (31-28), make it 32-28. The Tomahawks, 4:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Hickendorf with 5 points. Kobe McDaniel with the ball here on the near side of the court. Back out to Morris. Run the baseline. Now Morris goes in with a nice move. Can't get it to go. Goes to rebound, and he'll draw the foul from Hickendorf.
I thought Hickendorf had all ball there, but not according to the ref.
And that's his 2nd foul for the junior. Second team foul on both. Some substitutions made. Morris way out top to Colin Kane. Morris back with the ball. McDaniel with a 3 ball earlier in the quarter. Back out to Carlson. Inside, high post from the elbow. Oh, rolls off. Rebound on the ground. Tomahawk comes up with it. He travels.
Oh, he got grabbed too. We got.
That's going to be.
That's going against Kane.
That's going to be Colin Kane, his 4th. 2 quick fouls here, Ron Henthorne, in the 3rd for the big fella.
Well, just like that, with Painter on with 4 fouls, now we got Kane out with 4 fouls, so we're got the scorers and the big guy sitting on the bench.
That was a frustration. He had it right there.
Oh
my goodness. Juneau loses the handle.
I got to give each team a turnover for that.
And Jake Perry trying to get it actually touches it out of bounds. It's Tomahawk ball. Hickendorf finds Grindy for the little out of bounds alley-oop from about 4 out. And Len Bone wants a timeout. Cole Grindy hitting some fire. Let's see that nice play right there on the inbound. That's how you draw it up, Ron.
That's how I draw it up. Yeah, inbound play.
3:24 left.
Catch him sleeping. That puts Grindy up to 13 on my scorecard. Is that what you got him for?
That is what I have as well, and he's scored a lot of those here in the second half.
Yeah, 6 of them in the second half. So see what Coach Len Boone's going to try to talk these kids into doing out there. At least maybe pay attention to the inbounds play, if nothing else. But a little more control, I think, is what he's going to try to do.
He's got to get this thing slowed down. Morrison to Carlson. Now they double team them on the zone. High screen. Carson rolls in. He's hack-a-fest as he drives the bucket. And that's going to be on Heckendorf, his third.
Hickendorf, that's his third foul, 13 foul and a half on Marysville-Pilchuck.
He drains the first, does Zach Carlson. Again, 3 points, scored 18 points his first game of the year. He was sick the first game against GP, against Arlington. He hits that second. 18 points for the 6'3 senior. Len Bone talking on a pregame, seeing what kind of production. Nice backdoor cut by Bevan.
Nice ball movement there by the Tomahawks.
Both teams primarily zone. There's a nice turnover. Carlson.
That's gonna
and Bevan tries to cut him off. It's like merging onto I-5 down there.
Number 20, Tomahawks, Josh Bevan, that's his second.
Second on Bevan. Bevan, if you're just joining us, hit a 3-ball from almost midcourt. It was unbelievable. He had 6 for 6 3-pointers Saturday against Bellingham. Carlson trying to make a move right into the double team and
got the ball stripped right going through the drive there.
Juneau makes him pay. Tomahawks up by 4, 2:34 left here in the third quarter. Juneau drives and dishes. Heckendorf goes up and draws the foul.
That's going to go against McGregor, I think.
Or is it 52, Jake Perry? Nope, 5-0. You're right, McGregor.
4th team foul for both teams.
There's the foul right there. You see Heckendorf going strong to the rack.
McGregor has 3. Zach Verge, that's who makes his first points?
That's his first points. The junior. And they're going to get no shot.
Before the hand release?
For the hand release, which is a new rule, which you guys talked about again on Friday night with Jackson Glacier Peak basketball. New rule, doesn't have to hit the cylinder on the free throw, right?
Just has to leave his hand is what the rule is, and can go to the basket. So
Morris fakes, stops, drops, can't get it to go. Big rebound, and they're going to go the other way, over the back, I think, for Jake Perry. And there was some
fouls called on number 12.
Exchanges going on down there.
Call that on Zach Carlson.
They did. Wow.
I was with you. I thought it was Perry that looked like he was in there.
Seeing some scores down on the bottom of your screen, our Twitter sphere rocking and rolling here. Check us out at Snohomish Sports. There's a huge collision in the middle of the court.
Timeout, referee's timeout. We got player down there. I think he hit his head on the floor. Who is that? That's
Cole Grindy.
Cole Grindy, yeah.
And Danny McGregor ran right into each other. And we'll see if they're going to take an official, as looks like McGregor's out of your screen right now, hobbling over.
McGregor's going to go sit down. And Grindy's staying in there, I think.
Also in the game for the Panthers.
Layton comes in.
I thought Grindy got the worst of that, but he still stayed in there.
I know. He looks like he got on the chops. Juneau for 3 ball. No, big rebound, though, by the Tomahawks. Grindy comes back with it. Nice right-handed floater. Cole Grindy is a 5-tool player, Ron. 15 points.
Wouldn't have made that from the bench.
MP up by 7, 37-30, 142 left in the third quarter. Layton out there now. Kobe McDaniel down in the corner trying to swings it around. Here's Layton. Got it!
His second 3 of the night.
6 points for Will Layton.
Brings the Panthers back to 4.
Bevan
yeah.
gets the roll the other way. They want to call a travel. Carlson wants to take it, the left-hander. Tighten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a track meet on our hands, back-to-back, coast-to-coast.
I almost didn't look up fast enough to see that, writing the scores down here, so that was fantastic.
There you see Bevan, and the other way, Carlson came through, and they turn over, and now it's Snohomish ball. There's the 3 ball from Layton. Wow, 39-35, 52 seconds left. Snohomish hanging in there. Down by 4. Carlson now starting to feel the juice.
Yep. He's going to try that drive again. He got fouled on that one. That's going to put him on the line.
See who they call. That's Hickendorf's 4th. Now Coach Barry Gold running into some foul issue. He's going to call to the bench. Aaron Herrera, 33, getting ready to check in. Carlson hits that one. I like Carlson, Ron. He's got the jersey hanging out. He's starting to get the swagger, the look.
Got to get the speed. He's trying to take over and lead this team to victory here as he drops the second one.
Cuts it to 2. 8 points for the senior Carlson. 35 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Great matchup tonight here from Snohomish High School. Juneau on the left side. Verge. Bevan wants it. It's tipped. Looked like it might have been tipped. It goes off. There's Marysville-Pilchuck with a rebound. Herrera.
Andrew Kane's going to get called for that reach-in foul.
Boy, we're not keeping track of rebounds, but offensive glass, Ron Henthorn.
Oh, man, we should be a nice stat to have at this point in the game. 21 seconds on the clock left in this period.
Inside, Grindy. Great look down to Verge. Verge couldn't put the head on the swivel fast enough.
I don't think Grindy thought he was going to get the ball. Went right through his hands.
Snohomish, a chance to tie or go up. Down by 2, 9 seconds. Carlson, the ISO. He's going to take it in himself. The scoop not there. Rebound tip, no good. A foul called with 2.7.
That's going to go against Pilchuck, huh?
That foul's on number 24.
And you know, if you're Snohomish, not a bad strategy. Second for Grindy. 6 for the team foul. There's at the buzzer almost. No. Layton tries to get it off, but they will stay at 39-37 as we head in to the fourth quarter.
You don't very often see a three-point ball from the sideline bank off the board like that.
An angle they only teach you in elementary school, right, Ron Henthorn?
A very, very oblique angle.
We'll step away. This Western Conference unbelievable high school basketball brought to you by Shoreline Community College right here on STSBN.com. The Tomahawks come into downtown Snohomish here at the Snohomish Panther High School gym, a beauty. I like the old one though, Ron. I like the old gym.
The real old gym.
The Hoosiers gym.
Well, the Tomahawks that came in here tonight, and they're lighting the boards up here with 39 points right now. Not up to their average that they've been having so far this year, but still firing off a lot of shots and a lot of
8 minutes left here. Snohomish looking for their first win of this season. Tomahawks trying to stay undefeated. They're at 3-0. Len Bone now standing up, guiding the young fellows. Carlson starting to heat up in the third. Gets the big screen. Colin Kane, if you're wondering, he is sitting with 4 fouls, but the other Kane gets it. A bad pass there. Hickendorf sees Bevan. Down to Juno. Got it. Transition. First bucket of the night for Bryce Juno.
And nice fast break that he got it in on, too.
Tomahawks now take the lead to 4. Carlson drives, now dishes way downtown for 52. Jake Perry can't find it. Hickendorf the rebound. Painter back in. Grindy, baseline, going to take it. Can't get the roll. Hickendorf fighting for the rebound, and Carlson comes up with it.
Had the ball in his hand and lost it.
Layton inside. Kane down low to Perry.
Wow. Bryce Juno knocked that right out of his hands and right out of bounds.
Now checking into the game for the Panthers.
Number 54, Colin Kane comes back with 4 fouls. Who was that foul on? That was on, oh, they didn't call a foul. They just called it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, right, yeah.
Carlson, high pass there to Layton. He gets on the far side. 19 left on the shot clock. An open Kobe McDaniel. Can't get it. Big rebound, though, by Andrew Kane. And Juno the other way again for the layup. 4 points, all on fast break layups. 43-37. Carlson can't hit it. Painter goes up high for a bound.
Tomahawks are really scrambling in there and getting those rebounds.
Tell you, this game actually probably comes down to rebounds. They are doing a phenomenal job. 6:12 left in the ball game. Snohomish hanging in there, trying to take a blow. Now Bryce drives in, and it counts and one.
Wow. Bryce Juno has made a big impact coming into this game.
There's outside the start of that. Here you'll see the shot by McDaniel, and they're going to finish this with a... I think we went back a little bit too far as Juno sits at the free throw line. Seeing the last kind of exchange here in the third quarter. There's Bryce gets that, and he gets the free throw. Go back to live action here. 46-37, the Tomahawks on top.
Bryce, 7 points in his second half here has really contributed a lot for the Tomahawks right now, making it look pretty tough for Snohomish here with 5:55 left to go and a 9-point deficit here on the scoreboard.
Layton out top, number 20, looking for some help. McDaniel down low. Andrew Kane now, the bounce pass into the big Kane. Layton can't get this one. The three ball has been tough. And of course, Cole Grindy already down on the other end of the floor. 5:28 left in the ball game. Now Cole Grindy, he's been the maestro tonight, Ron Henthorn.
He seems to be controlling this team really well.
15 points. Painter.
Oh.
And Bevan wants to get to Grindy, and Grindy was already started on his back cut to the rack.
Bevan was going to throw that one before he looked.
Another chance for Snohomish with 5:06 left in the fourth. Carlson, and it just tries to do a bounce pass. And Grindy, I tell you, he is just like just all over the place.
Yep.
Zach Carlson with the ball. Drives in, weaves in, now gets outside, back inside to Colin Kane, but it's broken up by Hickendorf.
Oh.
But there's Carlson with a hustle rebound. No time to panic. Cross court, there's Colin. Back out to Layton. 3-ball, no. And that's going to stay with the Panthers.
Wow. A lot of action going on down there with no results. That's crazy.
They were tied, 22-21. Tomahawks had a 1-point lead at halftime, a huge third quarter. Down by 2, 39-37, Marysville-Pilchuck was going into this fourth, and then Bryce Juno with some spurts. Layton way downtown off the rim. Grindy can't get it. Gets right into Kobe McDaniel, and he can't get it.
Oh,
taken away by Colin.
And that's going to be a foul against Grindy, I think. Colin took it right away from him.
Cole Grindy went up the ladder, and Colin Kane there to pick the tree.
A lot of contact going on in that rebound as well here.
4:25 left. Snohomish hanging in here. 12 points for Colin Kane. He hits the free throw. 13 now. Again, he was fine. Only 2 fouls coming into the second half, but he picked up a quick 2, Ron.
He did. They need to keep him in there. And
some instruction there by our referees.
Not sure what that was.
I'm not sure either. Talking to.
Oh, it was a warning, I guess. Now, see, there was a lane violation. But
I think they called a foul. The scoreboard says Grindy has 3.
That's what I got him for.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think it was just a warning there about lane violation or something like that. So, full timeout here with Snohomish. 4:25 to go, trying to make up that 7 points left on the scoreboard.
Don't go away. More Western Conference action right here on
Log
STSPN.
Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Are you a whiz in filmmaking? Do you want to become extraordinary in filmmaking? Then come to Shoreline Community College and work with Shoreline Productions, where you will learn to transform your work in teams of working professionals and students to create enchanting effects such as green screen, text animation, and so much more. So come to Shoreline Community College, where you can mystify and dazzle in filmmaking.
4:25 left in this great ball game. Marysville-Pilchuck in the red unis. Bryce Juno with the ball. 46-39, the Tomahawk lead, trying to go to 4-0. Snohomish trying to get the first win of this young 14-15. Great pass, backdoor Painter underneath.
Painter gets his first 2 of this half.
8 points for Michael Painter. Snohomish needs to chip away at this lead with 3:53. They've been trying from the 3-ball. Haven't been able to get it done. Now they double Colin Kane as he comes up to the high post. Layton in the corner. Back out to Mitch Morris, 24 back in the ball game for the Panthers. There's that
kickball.
Kick.
You know, something that kickball, yeah, different game. Something that Len Boone hasn't tried or even used in this game is a little man-on-man coverage, and I think that might, if they could execute it, might keep the Tomahawks from getting that ball inside on those breakaways.
Fans screaming the shot clock did not start. The Marysville-Pilchuck fans screaming. 22. Morris trying to get a look into Colin Kane, but he's not there. They drive it in.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Layton tries to.
Yeah, Painter got his hand on it and bounced it off of Kane's hand. So last touch by Kane as it went out of bounds on the end line.
48-39, 3:07 left. Both teams with 7. Painter just rips right around Colin Kane against. He doesn't want to get the foul, and Painter now with 10.
Kane just standing there.
11-point lead for the Tomahawks. Almost loses that one inside. Now Colin Kane finds Carlson from 4 feet mid-range. Kane with the rebound, turnaround jumper again, goes strong to the hoop. Painter with a big rebound.
Not a good shot by Kane, I don't think.
Herrera, Bevan in the corner now. Herrera in. Yeah, we were talking about, hey, you got the power on your side, big fella. You take it to the hole hard.
You're standing there 5 feet away, and you're 6'9". Go get it.
Bryce Juno, and he comes in. He doesn't get the bucket, but he draws the foul, and that will be the end of this evening's performance for Colin Kane, his 5th.
Yeah. Not his best game of the night for sure, and he's probably not any happier about it than Len Boone is. So
Colin Kane, I think he's going to be fine this season. Comes in averaging 15 first couple games, 21 versus Arlington. Now there's a discussion who's going to come in down.
Going to put Seth Cavan in.
No, is that 14? It's not Jake Sjogren?
Well, maybe.
Jake Sjogren in, the junior.
Maybe it is Jake, yeah. They both are wearing 14, I guess, tonight. So.
It's Bryce Juno.
Oh, pardon me. Seth.
No, you're right, Ron. You were right, and you never doubt Ron Henthorn. They've changed up the numbers. 14 was Jake Sjogren. Now it's Seth Cavan. And Seth Cavan is a 6'1" sophomore. So he makes those 51-39. 2-12. Stay tuned. We'll have a player of the game from the winning team. Also want to make sure you look at the schedule. Friday night we'll have high school hoops. Zach Carlson drives a nice little ditty to the hoop. And a quick timeout with 1:59 left. Zach Carlson coming alive here in the second half.
POG.
What's that?
We got to figure out who's going to be the
player of the game. You're talking Cole Grindy. Yeah, that's a good one.
Looks like we got a 10-point lead here for Pilchuck, and barring some miracle, I think it looks like Pilchuck's going to win this game. So 159 is going to be tough to pick up 10 points. But that's exactly why Coach Len Boone called that timeout.
I think you're right. Cole Grindy, he has been kind of the engine that stirred everything up. Tonight's broadcast and all season long here from the Hardwoods. And the halftime sponsor, Action Jackson Plumbing. You've seen their great commercials. They're proud to be our halftime sponsor tonight, as always. They're a licensed, bonded, insured plumbing company providing complete plumbing, drain cleaning, sewer repairs. It doesn't matter. Residential, commercial customers, 24-hour emergency service. Action Jackson Plumbing. Give them a call, 425-877-5601, or just get on the Google machine, actionjacksonplumbing.com. Tomahawks going fast. Painter the other way. They break the press nicely, and now they're starting to crawl away with this thing. 51-41 with 1:45. Still time left, though. Carlson loses the handle. Oh, a big collision there. And Cavan gets nailed there in the shoulder.
The referee's injury timeout. Their ball's going to go back to Pilchuck here with 1:38 to go, however.
That's going to be a full. We'll take a step aside. You're watching Western Conference basketball here on STSPN.com.
We all want to protect our...
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
All right, we're back. 1:37 left to go. Marysville-Pilchuck trying to hang on to this one. Go 4-0. It's a 3A, 4A matchup. Snohomish, I think they're going to be okay. haven't gotten their first win yet, trying to get it. Painter inside, spins, goes up. And Snohomish is going to be all right. Again, they had foul trouble. They have some big front line. And Cavan's going to get the first foul of his young night here. The sophomore checking in when Colin Kane fouled out. Colin with only 13 points tonight. Painter hits that one. So our player of the game is going to be Cole Grindy for Marysville-Pilchuck, 15 points. That's who you have him for, Ron?
I have him for 15 right now, yep.
Painter trying to catch up with him, though. Can't get his 14th point of the night. Cavan with a rebound. Ron will go down for the player of the game. Carlson, a nice move. Can't get the roll. And a long-range bomb to Bevan is out of bounds, 102. Stay tuned, STSPN. Check out the YouTube channel, Snohomish Times. Tomorrow night, a great girls' high school matchup. Stanwood and Jackson at Jackson High School. See, first time, I think, this year on STSPN to get a good look at Jackson High School, obviously losing Kingma to the University of Washington, but they have got some great underclassmen last year that come up for leadership. You see Hickendorf and Painter check out for the Tomahawks. So tomorrow night, 7:15, great high school girls varsity action, Stanwood at Jackson. And then stay tuned to STSPN.com and also their YouTube channel. Look at the SLSN channel as well. Tristan McGregor out top to Cavan. Ooh, almost drags that foot. Morris inside to Andrew Kane. Then Friday night, we will have back to boys basketball, 7:15, Shorewood coming in, visiting Glacier Peak. As Andrew Kane, the junior, goes to the line. Can't get it. Nice, follows his shot, gets the rebound, goes up to the left, just a little off. Good rebound there by Cavan. Panthers can't find the basket, and there they go finally. Tristan McGregor there to clean up. 7 points for the sophomore as Bevan comes right back at you. 14 for the junior Bevan. 18 seconds left, 56-43. Marysville-Pilchuck going to get out of the Panther den here with a victory. Sloppy pass there, Cavan. Bevan right there. 4 seconds, doesn't have to do much. And that'll do it. They were up by 1 at halftime. Brought it to 2. Going at the end of 3 did Snohomish, and Marysville-Pilchuck, the Tomahawks, just start running away with it. 56-43 is our final here tonight from Snohomish High School. Ron Henthorn heading down to the court to get our player of the game, Cole Grindy. While he's doing that, we'll give you some totals tonight for the Tomahawks, who moved to 4-0. They have a game next Tuesday against Shorewood. 9 points for Bryce Juneau. Josh Bevan, 14 points. Michael Painter, and we will stop Cole Grindy down to Ron Henthorn with our player of the game, Cole Grindy.
Cole Grindy. Cole, you had 15 points tonight to lead your team to this victory here. How'd you do it?
Well, my team, we're all humble, and we're hungry, man. The last 3 years have been hard for our school, but I don't know, it just comes from within. Like, I'm hungry right now. I want to make our team strive for the best. So.
Well, you played a great game tonight. Next week you got a game, or next week you got a game against Shorewood at your home high school there. So, and then after that you're going into the Curtis Holiday tournament. You looking forward to that?
Oh yeah, play versus some quality teams there. I'm excited. Finally get some competition, but our team I think can hold our own out there. So I think we got it.
Well, you had a tough defense against Snohomish here tonight, and then you got the big man to foul out.
Yep. That was our key right there. Get the big man to foul out, then they don't got any strengths. So that was a big issue for us coming into the game, but we got it. We got to win.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Grab this little T-shirt here, hold it up in front of you so they can see it on the screen there. And congratulations, player of the game for STSPN. Back to you, Scott.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron Henthorn. Always a great job. Cole Grindy talking about, again, it's the high flying, the Tomahawks 4-0 on this young season. I tell you what, look out for the Tomahawks. The coaches poll and the Everett Herald, our great partners, HeraldNet, had them, I think, second in the coaches poll. But I tell you what, watch out for these guys. Cole Grindy is playing with a mission. He ends up with 15 tonight. Again, other scores for the Tomahawk. Heckendorf playing some quality minutes. The junior ended up with 6, and Zach Verge with 1. For the hometown Panthers, Tristan McGregor, I think you're going to see him on the court a little bit more. Tristan McGregor, a sophomore, comes in, hits a 3-ball, then he ends the night with 7. Zach Carlson, his second full game at varsity with 10. Will Layton with 6 points. Kobe McDaniel with 6. And Colin Kane, 13. And that is the scoring for the Snohomish Panthers. Unfortunately, they go to 0-3. They have a game this Friday at home again against Cascade. Again, Cascade highly touted coming in tonight. But Ron Henthorn, it was about the duel of two zone defenses and who could win and who could foul the most.
It certainly was, and neither of those two teams actually worked that zone defense strongly, as witnessed by that score up there tonight, as Pilchuck's normally up in the 80s in their previous games, and they're held to 56 tonight with this win. So a good game by them, and a good outing for the Snohomish team tonight. They're going to win some ball games, I think.
I think so. They just could not buy a bucket around the rim. I mean, they were just knocking on the door. They were just rolling out. Again, they got some 3 balls hot, and then it went dry for them. So that's going to do it for our executive producer, Todd Elvig, the 5-tool player, does everything. Ron Henthorn, who's the hardest working guy in the entire broadcast.
I don't know about that.
You are every night. He's the ever-ready battery. He shows up every single night. This is Scott Oshman. Had a great time. Our first one tonight. Stay tuned tomorrow. You got Stanwood girls visiting Jackson girls. But from here in Snohomish, it's a final. Marysville-Pilchuck goes to 4-0 over Snohomish Panthers, 56-43. Good night, everybody.